Imagine waking up every morning, staring at the same ceiling, drinking the same coffee, and walking the same path to work. You're alive, but are you really living? What if I told you the real reason your life feels so dull has nothing to do with your circumstances, but everything to do with you? Today we'll dive into why your life has lost its spark and how to reignite it. Meet Ryan, a successful man in his late 30s, who from the outside has it all: a stable job, a beautiful home, and a family. But inside, he's caught in an endless loop. He feels numb. Each day mirrors the last, and no matter how much he achieves, there's a gnawing emptiness. This story unravels his journey to discovering the true reason for his boredom. It starts with Ryan sitting in his office, staring at the computer screen. His desk is meticulously organized, his suit perfectly pressed. His day is filled with meetings, emails, and deadlines. Yet as the clock ticks toward 5 p.m., he can't shake the feeling that he's just going through the motions. He wonders why his days feel so repetitive despite the outward success. It's like running on a treadmill, always moving, but never getting anywhere. Ryan's routine is abruptly interrupted when he gets a message from an old friend, Jason, who he hasn't spoken to in years. Jason is now living off the grid, traveling the world, working odd jobs, and embracing adventure. This stark contrast to Ryan's rigid lifestyle leaves him unsettled. But Ryan brushes it off, thinking, "That's not practical. It's not for me." But later that night, as he lies in bed, Jason's words echo in his mind. "What's the last thing you did just because it excited you?" Ryan can't answer. Ryan's dissatisfaction with his life grows. He starts noticing how automated everything feels, like he's living the same day over and over again. The following morning, while driving to work, a thought strikes him. What if Jason was right? What if the problem isn't his job, his responsibilities, or even his lifestyle? What if the problem is how he approaches life? He begins to see his life as a closed box. Everything is scheduled, predictable, and safe. His daily decisions are shaped by fear of failure, comfort in routine, and the idea that change is risky. Ryan realizes he's living like a robot, following a script he didn't even write. Ryan's life is like a tree that stopped growing. He has roots planted in security, but refuses to reach for new heights, afraid that the wind might topple him. Trees that don't grow eventually wither. One evening, after an exhausting day, Ryan heads to his daughter's soccer game. She misses the ball several times but keeps running with determination, laughing every time she falls. Watching her brings a moment of clarity. His daughter isn't afraid of failing, of looking silly, or of trying new things. Ryan, on the other hand, has been paralyzed by these fears, trapped by his need for perfection and control. For the first time, he asks himself, when did I stop allowing myself to fail? When did I stop being excited about life? The next day, Ryan starts making small changes. He takes a different route to work, signs up for a photography class he's always wanted to take, and even starts a passion project he's been avoiding. At first, it feels uncomfortable and unfamiliar, but with each step, Ryan starts to feel alive again, engaged, curious, and passionate about the world around him. He realizes the reason his life felt boring wasn't because of external factors. It was because he stopped embracing uncertainty. He had been living safely within his comfort zone, mistaking routine for contentment, while slowly draining himself of joy. Ryan's life doesn't undergo dramatic changes overnight, but his mindset does. He learns that boredom isn't an inevitable part of adulthood. It's a choice. And to break free from it, he doesn't need to quit his job or move across the world. He just needs to start living more consciously. By embracing the unpredictable, making room for failure, and seeking out small adventures, Ryan finds excitement where there once was monotony. The story closes with Ryan reflecting on his journey. He's still a businessman, still a father, still the same person in many ways. But the way he approaches life has shifted completely. He now looks for moments of joy, curiosity, and excitement in everyday life, knowing that the real reason life ever felt boring was because he stopped seeking what made him feel alive. Your life isn't boring. You've just stopped looking for the magic in it.